Meghan Markle has today been hit by a worldwide backlash after the explosive claims she made in an interview with a New York magazine. Papers around the world were dominated by the bombshell interview in which she claimed Prince Harry had lost his father, Prince Charles. She also threatened to make further revelations about the royal family, confirming she kept a journal of her time living in Kensington Palace. Nelson Mandela's grandson today also slammed Meghan for one of her most controversial claims in the piece, her suggestion that South Africans celebrated her wedding to the prince in the same way they celebrated his grandfather's release. And she was widely ridiculed for her baseless claims the UK press used the N-word about her children. Today, the Duchess released another episode of her podcast, Archetypes. In it, she revealed she only started being treated like a black woman after dating Prince Harry, and the Duchess denied she's ever acted like a diva in a conversation with Mariah Carey. Let's take a listen.
There might be this persona, and yes, the diva thing we can play into. I mean, it's not something that I connect to, but for you, it's been a huge part of your
diva moments sometimes, Meghan.
What kind of diva moments do I give you?
Don't act like you. It's also the visual. It's the visual. A lot of it's the
look.
visual. Because
See, that's the thing. I associate it differently.
Well, joining me live is the royal broadcaster, Jennie Bond. Jennie, lovely to have you with us this evening.
Thank you.
Meghan Markle made some fairly explosive claims in her interview yesterday, and she's repeated some allegations of racism. She's attacked Prince Charles. Now, many of the claims in her previous Oprah interview were widely disproved later, or certainly watered down. Can Meghan ever be believed?
Well, I think she's giving us what she likes to call her truth. Whether it's the truth, I really don't know. Yes, the suggestion that she was only treated as a black woman after she started dating Prince Harry is hard to understand, really, because she herself has said in the past that when she started in her acting career going for jobs, then she was too black, she said, for black roles and too white for white roles. She fondly recalls many times how her father had bought two Barbie dolls, one white and one black, to make her understand her mixed heritage, her dual heritage. So race, it seems to me, has clearly been part of her life for a very long time. Her claims about Mandela are absurd, really, aren't they? I'm sure someone did say to her that it was a member of the Lion King cast, apparently, who said that we celebrate in South Africa when you married into the royal family in the same way as when Mandela was released from prison. Well, today the family have hit back, and Mandela's grandson has said that's an absurd comparison. And it is so patently absurd that I'm very surprised she's repeated it. So there's a lot to sort of pore over in this interview, and it's all very confusing, really, as to why she's done it and what she said.
Yeah, Meghan Markle also seemed to be suggesting that she could speak out again in future. What's going on there? Is that a threat? Is that revenge? Or is that just her taking up her space and giving her truth, as she would like to say?
Do you know, I think she's coming a little bit like her father, who she's constantly berated, Thomas Markle, for going to the press. She's begged him not to do that, not to keep popping up here, there and everywhere and giving away secrets or his version of his truth about their relationship. And that's completely soured relations between Meghan and her father. And now she seems to be seeking to do the same in whatever might be left of her relations with the royal family, which are pretty much, it has to be said, in tatters at the moment. I don't see how they're going to pull back from this, because there are clearly more revelations along the line. I know she and Harry have signed these deals with Netflix and with Spotify, and companies like that want their pound of flesh. So she's going to have to keep on giving.
And just briefly before I let you go, something interesting's happened today with some of the comments from that interview. Meghan Markle appears to have backtracked over comments about Prince Harry losing his dad. What's that about? Some people say that she would have been able to control every word and image in that interview.
Well, yes, because Meghan is an absolute control freak, and therein lies the problem, actually. She wants to be in control of every aspect of her life. She's an independent, a wonderful, independent, outspoken feminist woman who was welcomed into the royal family, both by the family themselves and by the media and press and public here. But she is not a team player. She is not used to having to cede control in any way whatsoever. And I'm sure she was in control of this magazine interview. But that is the problem. She didn't know how to be part of the firm. Well, you do have to collaborate, and you do have to cooperate. And none of these things did she want to do. She wanted things done her way. and in her own time, and that just doesn't work in the royal family.